Listen, I did my workout. I go in the kitchen. I'm fixing me up a little breakfast, making me a cup of coffee so I can sit down and scroll and catch up on the news. And I come across this. First off, this is family law attorney Michael Phillips. He serves out there in Brazoria County, Texas. And during a hearing the other day, Michael Phillips repeatedly hurled a racial slur at opposing counsel. The opposing counsel was a black woman who is also his peer, same level, Brenda DeRuin, black woman. The judge repeatedly intervened to shut Michael Phillips down, but he couldn't hide his hatred for black people, or specifically this black woman, and repeatedly continued to use the racial slur. So therefore, the judge held Michael Phillips in contempt. The court sentenced Michael Phillips to 3 days in jail, along with a $500 fine. But the judge said if he wrote a formal letter of apology to go into the record, he would dismiss the fine and the 3 days in jail. Now, Michael Phillips said, I don't know what y'all talking about. All of y'all are crazy. I dispute these accusations that I used a racial slur in a derogatory way. However, in this article right here, it is being reported that in a previous statement, Michael Phillips said the comments happened during an evidentiary argument outside the jury's presence while objecting to testimony and language he said had repeatedly been introduced during trial proceedings. That is what you call Michael Phillips playing in people's faces. But remember what he said. Phillips disputes accusation that he used the slur in a derogatory way. So in his mind, him using the slur wasn't meant to be derogatory. And in a previous statement, he alludes to the fact that he said it, but it was outside of the jury's presence. Now, also in this article, it states that Michael Phillips immediately apologized after this exchange where he used the racial slur took place. But here's all I'm trying to do is enjoy my breakfast. And Quanell and Candace Matthews have gotten hold of this man, hemmed him up out in the hallway, and this is what they had to say to Michael Phillips.
Oh, here we go. So, Mr. Yeah, that's your ass.
So you the one like saying
you the one like call people and shit.
You gonna
call
call
me a bitch. Call me one.
I bet you won't call in front of a black man like that.
I bet you won't call me no.
Let me help you. You call a black woman in the word, call me that.
No, call me
I
that.
dare you to do it, and I swear for God, I'll make you taste the ancestors.
Me too.
You a coward. Call that black woman the N-word. You a real coward,
Why
man.
would you
We'll
do
catch you
that?
inside.
No, go ahead.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
I guarantee you
Come
wouldn't
on.
do it in front of me.
Come on.
I know. In fact, I know you won't. Say the N-word in front of me.
Come on. Go on in
And
now.
I guarantee you'll taste everything for the ancestors.
Go on in
Say
there.
it. Say it in front of me. I dare you to say it. What is your name? It's Quanell X, but you'll learn it real well today.
Yeah.
Say it. I bet you won't say your word in my face. See, you talk to black women like that by themselves. Mm-hmm. You intimidate black women by themselves. But a black man, you won't open your goddamn mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I dare you to say it.
Mm-hmm. That hearing aid.
I dare you to say it.
Mm-hmm. With that hearing aid in your ear and shit, get your old ass down. Run around here with your bald head ass, you old spot liver face looking bitch.
Listen, To all of you racists out there in Texas, if you don't know about Quanell X and Candace Matthews, you might want to educate yourself, because if they find out that you've been racist in any kind of way, they are coming for your ass. Georgia, do we have our own Quanell X and Candace Matthews? I don't think we have one. Let me know down below. But Quanell is right. They won't. They are cowards. And they tend to attack black women and black children with their hatred and their racism, especially if the black woman or the black child are alone. They won't step to a black man with that rhetoric. Now, Miss Brenda, she put out a statement. Quote, as a black woman attorney practicing in Texas family courts, attorneys should be able to advocate fiercely for their clients without being subjected to racially charged conduct that undermines professionalism and dignity in the courtroom.
What happened?
There's a public statement online that is circulating. What I will say is I thank everyone for their support in coming today. My goal has been and always remains protecting my clients' rights and advocating for those rights. I believe that the court should be a place of decency, respect, and integrity, and I am glad that everyone here today believes in those values and are standing in solidarity with those values. Thank you.
Now, on his way into the courtroom and being confronted by Quanell X, Michael Phillips didn't have much to say at all. But in coming out of the courtroom, here's what he had to say.
Sir, would you like to make a comment about what you said or what happened?
I'm not allowed to make a comment at the present.
So, would you make a statement online or anything like that?
Who are you?
Baby, he is shook. Now, Mr. Quanell X had more to say. Here's what he had to say.
He found himself to be a bully, to intimidate a black female in the courtroom. But when a black man got in his face, he cowered up, cowered down, and you could not hear a rat piss on cotton. At the end of the day, this man's a coward, and we're not going to tolerate anyone bullying black females, using the N-word, and think he can intimidate him and frighten them, and those sisters don't have backup. No, we will rise to the occasion and send that bigot a clear, crystal message. Hands off of black females. We're not going to tolerate that.
And one other thing in regards to us being here in Brazoria County is a majority minority county now. So those times of lynching, those times of racist behavior, especially how so comfortable that he was in that courtroom, is over. We will no longer tolerate it, and we will rise to the occasion, and we will expose it, and we will shut you down.
Any questions? You can play if you want to. You can let your president gas you up. I've been saying it over and over and over again. There are just some black folks that are not going to tolerate your racist disrespect. You might want to move throughout this country like you got some sense. Don't have your mouth writing a check that your ass can't cash.